Hello, my name is Pedro, and I am presenting my final project for Harvard's CS50 Cybersecurity course. My edX username is Peter0712, and my GitHub username is PedroAugusto2004. Today's recording date is October 21st, 2025, and the incident I'll be discussing took place in April 2025. Before we begin, I'd like to sincerely thank Professor David J. Malan for this extraordinary course and for inspiring students around the world. I would also like to thank Harvard University for providing such an incredible opportunity to study cybersecurity at this level. This case has no assigned CVE, since it involves a credential stuffing attack, a method of exploiting weak authentication rather than a specific software vulnerability. I chose this topic because it directly relates to our course themes of authentication, access control, and privacy protection. Credential stuffing at. In April 2025, the outdoor clothing company The North Face suffered a credential stuffing attack on its e-commerce platform, thenorthface.com. Attackers leveraged stolen usernames and passwords from previous breaches on unrelated sites, and then used automated tools to test those combinations against the North Face's login system. As a result, 2,861 customer accounts were successfully accessed. Although no credit card information was stolen, the personal details exposed represented a serious privacy incident. No specific hacking group was identified, suggesting an opportunistic, large-scale attack, likely carried out by automated bot networks scanning multiple sites simultaneously. The attack followed a common credential stuffing lifecycle. First, the attackers downloaded massive lists of usernames and passwords from previously leaked databases, credentials already circulating on the dark web. Second, using botnets, they performed automated login attempts against thenorthface.com. Unlike brute force attacks, credential stuffing doesn't guess passwords. It reuses valid combinations obtained from other breaches. Third, due to the absence of multi-factor authentication (MFA) and insufficient rate limiting, the system allowed a large number of automated login attempts without triggering alarms. Finally, whenever a reused credential matched a valid account, the attacker gained full access to the user's profile, exposing sensitive personal data, and in some cases, even stored addresses and order history. The main technologies targeted included Web Authentication System, the login portal used by customers for e-commerce access, Customer Database, containing user profiles, personal details, and purchase history. Once the attackers logged in, this information was directly accessible. Session Management. Attackers could maintain access to compromised accounts until passwords were reset. Third-party integrations. While payment systems were not compromised, thanks to tokenization and isolated design, other integrated services, such as marketing and analytics, were indirectly exposed to risk. The incident underscores the importance of securing every component of a web application, not only the payment layer. The impact of the attack extended beyond immediate account compromise. The exposed data included customers' names, addresses, phone numbers, dates of birth, email addresses, and order histories. This kind of information can be exploited for phishing attacks, identity theft, or social engineering. From a business standpoint, the attack damaged customer trust and caused brand reputation harm. The North Face had to notify all affected customers, as required under several US law, state privacy laws, and take on significant operational and legal costs. Even though financial data was protected, the privacy impact and reputational loss illustrate how personal data protection is just as vital as payment security. To put this attack in context, let's distinguish between three types of password attacks. Brute force tries every possible password combination for a single account, very time-consuming and often blocked by rate limiting. Password spraying uses a few common passwords across many accounts to avoid lockouts. Credential stuffing reuses real credentials from other breaches to log in elsewhere. Credential stuffing is particularly effective because it exploits human behavior. Not system bugs. Users often reuse the same password across multiple sites, meaning one breach can cascade into dozens more. Defending against it requires strong authentication, credential monitoring, and behavioral analytics. To prevent future attacks of this nature, several technical and organizational measures should be implemented. Mandatory multi-factor authentication, MFA. MFA should be required for all customer and administrator logins. Even if credentials are stolen, attackers cannot proceed without the second factor. Advanced rate limiting and bot detection. Implement captures, device fingerprinting, and IP-based throttling to identify and block high-frequency login attempts. Credential screening. Compare newly created or changed passwords against known leaked credentials using APIs like Have I Been Pwned or in-house monitoring systems. Continuous monitoring and alerts. Deploy anomaly detection systems to flag unusual login behavior and trigger rapid incident response. User education. Teach users about password managers and the dangers of password reuse. Security awareness remains one of the most cost-effective defenses. Beyond immediate mitigations, a proactive security posture must become standard. Organizations should adopt a zero-trust architecture, following the principle of never trust, always verify for every access request. Leveraging AI and machine learning can improve detection of login anomalies, such as impossible travel patterns or bot-driven behavior. Routine penetration testing and security audits should be scheduled to validate the resilience of authentication mechanisms. Finally, an incident response maturity model should be maintained, ensuring that staff are trained, communication protocols are ready, and recovery plans are tested regularly. This incident reinforces 3 important lessons. Prevention is paramount. Strong authentication, bot detection, and credential monitoring are far more effective than post-incident recovery. User awareness is critical. Even the best defenses can fail if users reuse weak passwords. Educating them is essential. Adaptability is key. Threats evolve rapidly. Security measures must evolve faster. In short, protecting accounts requires not only technology, but also constant vigilance, adaptive defense, and user accountability. In conclusion, the April 2025 credential stuffing attack on the North Face demonstrates how attackers exploit predictable user behavior and weak authentication controls. Even without a direct software vulnerability, the absence of layered defenses created a window of opportunity that led to thousands of account takeovers. By integrating the lessons learned here, enforcing multi-factor authentication, deploying bot mitigation systems, and building a culture of security awareness, organizations can dramatically reduce the likelihood of similar breaches. This case ties directly to our studies in CS50 Cybersecurity, illustrating the importance of defense in depth, authentication hardening, and continuous monitoring. Thank you very much for watching, and I appreciate your time and consideration.